Long ago, monsters were set loose in the city of Skara Brae by Mangar the Dark, a malevolent mage. Now you create a band of 6 adventurers to seek out and conquer the monstrous creatures that lurk within. Choose each hero's class: the warrior, the rogue, the hunter, the wizard or sorcerer, and the bard, a wandering minstrel. Though each hero is strong in battle, the bard's special weapon is his magical music, which has devastating effects on your fearsome foes. Hone your combat skills through 16 complex maze levels as you face dragons, trolls, nomads, and other hideous creatures. In The Bard's Tale by 8liar Double and Pony Canyon, released in 1991. At least the NES version in 1991. We've looked at some Pony Canyon games before, and this is probably one of the better ones. Tales of the Unknown is the first volume. That is the one we are looking at. It was created by Interplay in 1985 and distributed by Electronic Arts. It was designed and programmed by Michael Cranford. It's based loosely on Dungeons & Dragons and wizardry. It was noteworthy for its unprecedented 3D graphics and partly animated character portraits. The Bard was also an innovation. Excuse me. Saying that the Bard was also Michael Cranford's contribution to the game, a character who casts spells by singing one of 6 tunes. So, up until now, you didn't really have anybody who could do that kind of thing, I guess. It was originally released for the Apple II, and it was ported to the Commodore 64, the Apple II GS, the ZX Spectrum, the Amstrad CPC, the Commodore Amiga, the Atari ST, MS-DOS, the Macintosh, and the NES. The box art summarizes the premise. Long ago, when magic still prevailed, the evil wizard Mangar the Dark threatened a small but harmonious country town called Skara Brae. Evil creatures oozed into Skara Brae and joined his shadow domain. Mangar froze the surrounding lands with the spell of eternal winter, totally isolating Skara Brae from any possible help. Then one night, the town militiamen all disappeared. The future of Skara Brae hung in the balance, and who was left to resist? Only a handful of unproven young warriors, junior magic users, a couple of bards barely old enough to drink, and some out-of-work rogues. You are there. You are the leader of this ragtag group of freedom fighters. Luckily, you have a bard with you to sing your glories, if you survive. For this is the stuff of legends. And so the story begins. So, pretty basic little dungeon-y crawler RPG. Gain experience, advance levels, mostly random combat, explore your maze-like dungeons, solve some puzzles and riddles, buy better weapons, armor, and other equipment. It's your basic RPG. It's just first person. Pretty well balanced game though. The game was reviewed in '86 in Dragon, issue 116 by Hartley and Patty Lesser in the Roll of Computers column. The review rated the game well, concluding that Bard's Tale, Game of High Adventure, is one we recommend for your software library. It was revisited in episode 120, and it got 5 out of 5 stars. The ZX Spectrum version was favorably received. Crash said that the environment is so complex and involves so many different factors that it's hard not to get completely enthralled with your quest, and gave it an 86. 8 out of 100. Sinclair user gave it an 89, but noted that it would not appeal to general game players, saying that The Bard's Tale will enthrall die-hard Pixie fans, but there's too much text and not enough graphics and animation to convert the uncommitted. Your Sinclair had similarly positive reviews, rating it 9 out of 10. The Commodore 64 version was given a Sizzler Award and rated 94% by Zap64 in the 1986 Christmas special. Sean Masterson, the reviewer, called it the best RPG on the Commodore. It's a pretty good game. I enjoy it. Haven't played it too much, but it is fun, and I do enjoy picking it up once in a while.